We live inside our heads. Who we are emanates from interacting lobes in our brain that function on two levels, the rational and the emotional, creating the thoughts and emotions and prompting the actions that shape the way other people see us. Prism is a management tool that deconstructs day-to-day behavior back to its physiological beginnings in the brain, just like an actual prism breaks down light into its constituent colors. Based on neuroscience, Prism goes beyond technical abilities and reveals what really makes people tick and how they relate to other people. It is a powerful productivity tool with many applications. Prism is about self-understanding as well as understanding other people. So it has key uses in personal and career development, in coaching and mentoring, and in interpersonal skills.
Our HR business partners who found it as a very useful tool in understanding the gaps that they may have compared with the profile of the role that we're hoping that they will move into.
In fact, one key application of Prism is in recruitment, where it can be used as a pre-interview tool for helping to shortlist candidates with similar technical abilities and experience. It can also be used as a post-interview tool to help decide between two or more very similar candidates, and as part of the repertoire of reviews and assessments applied during a probationary or trial period. So how does Prism work in practice? This is Martin. He is out for a job in a busy office in the city. Technically and intellectually, Martin is qualified. But will he fit in? Will he gel with his colleagues? Will customers like him? A Prism behavior model for the job, based on the input of those most closely involved, might look like this. Because Prism is based firmly on what the physical architecture of the brain allows, there is no danger that this model will be unrealistically ideal so that no real-life person can fill the role. Costly mistakes and disappointment on both sides can be avoided. The Prism inventory that Martin would fill out will then generate other behavior maps. When Martin is just being himself, say at home, his behavior might map like this. But when Martin is at work, he adapts according to his job's demands as he understands them. This adaptation is not total or perfectly sustained. He might behave more naturally with colleagues than with customers, more naturally with certain types of customers than with others. His Prism self-perceived map reflects this and shows how most people probably see him. This can also be reviewed alongside a map of Martin's behavior, as observed formally by others. For example, in an assessment center or as a basis for an in-house appraisal system. Prism is an ideal instrument for 360-degree feedback, allowing supervisors, co-workers, subordinates, and even relevant outsiders such as associates and customers to make an input to the observed behavior map. Taking all this together, Martin's Prism behavior profile provides a wealth of information that can be used in forecasting how he is likely to perform in his role, predicting how he will get on with other members of the team and other key people, such as customers, identifying his professional development needs, possible career paths, and benchmarking his replacement when he moves on. By helping Martin to understand the impact of his behavior on customers or colleagues, the Prism system can even be used in customer awareness training and sales development, as well as in team building and leadership skills training. Prism can be used in any level of an organization where interpersonal relations count, from customer-facing departments to the boardroom. It has been designed to simplify the complex physiological workings of the brain into a neutral diagnostic management tool that is simple enough to be used by any line manager or supervisor with minimal training. Organizations as well as people change over time, so each Prism report can be updated as a person in a particular job, a job's description, or a company's structure evolves. Prism is a powerful management and productivity tool for organizations where people matter. The Prism model of human behavior